You ever have that weird sinking feeling on Instagram? You go to search for someone's profile, a friend, an acquaintance, and they're just gone. Well, today we're going to put on our detective hats and solve one of social media's biggest little mysteries. Have you actually been blocked?
Right? It's happened to the best of us. You type in a username that you know for a fact is correct, you hit search, and nothing. Crickets. It's just a blank space where a profile should be, and it leaves you scratching your head wondering, wait, what just happened?
And see, here's the tricky part. Instagram is designed to be super quiet about this stuff. As the Times of India points out, you will never get a little pop-up that says, hey, so-and-so blocked you. Nope. It's a totally silent action, which means if we want to know the truth, we have to find the clues ourselves. Okay, so let's officially open the case file. We're calling this one the Vanishing Act. Our subject has disappeared without a trace, and it's our job to figure out what's really going on. So what's our mission exactly? We need to figure out which of three things has happened. Have you been blocked? Or is it something less personal, like maybe the user just deactivated their account for a while? Or did they delete it altogether? It's time to rule out the possibilities, one by one. All right, every good investigation starts with the most obvious leads, right? We're going to begin with a few really simple checks you can do right now, without even leaving your own account. First up, just a simple search. If their profile is completely gone from the search results, that's clue number one. But here's an even bigger, more subtle giveaway. You search for them, their profile does pop up, you can see their profile pic, follower count, and a number next to posts, but the photo grid just says no posts yet. Oh, that is a huge red flag. It basically means the account exists, but you are being specifically prevented from seeing anything on it. Next up, head over to your DMs. Your old chat history with them is a goldmine of evidence. If their name has suddenly changed to that generic Instagram user with a blank profile pic, that's pretty telling. But you want to know the real clincher? A group chat. If you're in a group chat with them and you can still see their name and picture there, but you can't click on their profile from it, well, that's almost a confession right there. Old comments and tags are like digital fingerprints. Instagram doesn't wipe them away, even after a block. So go find an old post where they commented or a photo you were both tagged in. Tap on their username. If it takes you straight to that infamous, sorry, this page isn't available error, you are gathering some very, very compelling evidence. Okay, so we've got a few clues, and they're all pointing in one direction. But a good detective never jumps to conclusions. Before we declare this case solved, we need to be absolutely sure we're not confusing a block with a deactivated or deleted account. And this right here is the absolute key to the whole mystery. If you're blocked, that profile is invisible only to you. For everyone else on the planet, it's business as usual. But if an account is deactivated or deleted, it's gone for everyone. Nobody can see it. Understanding that one difference is how we crack this case wide open. So, we've gathered our clues, we've analyzed the evidence, but now it's time for the final definitive test. This is how we go from having a strong hunch to knowing with 100% certainty. You know, everything we've done so far, you could call it circumstantial evidence. It's strong, but not foolproof. Now, we're moving on to the smoking gun. These next two methods will give you a clear, undeniable yes or no. And here they are. Method 1, log out of your Instagram account on a computer, open a private or incognito browser window, and search for their profile URL directly. Or the much easier way, just ask a friend. Send a quick text, hey, can you search for this username for me? A second account of your own works perfectly too. And that's the moment of truth. If that profile loads up perfectly fine for your friend, or in that incognito window looking totally normal, but it's a complete ghost town when you're logged into your own account, well, there it is. You have your answer. Case closed. So, the mystery of how is solved. We've laid out a clear step-by-step process to get to the bottom of it. Now that we have the verdicts, let's do a quick recap of our detective toolkit. So remember the strategy. You start simple, with clues on your own account, the search bar, your DMs, old comments. Then you analyze what you found to rule out deactivation. And for that final, undeniable proof, you get an outside perspective from a friend or an incognito window. Simple as that. And there you have it. The how is officially no longer a mystery. You are now fully equipped with a complete detective's toolkit to solve this little social media puzzle anytime it pops up. But you know, that brings us to the final thought here. Knowing how it happened is one thing, and we've got that covered, but it almost always leads to a much bigger, much more complicated question. Why? And that, well, that's a mystery that no app or technology can ever solve for you.